Did
There we
everybody
go.
accept? We're recording. We ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good news. Chad, you haven't seen us in a while. You notice anything awesome about me or Liz?
You
Is
or
it
Liz?
Spencer's long hair?
Is it my long hair?
I can't tell. You're wearing a giant hat.
A hat? He's wearing a hat?
For our audio listeners, what kind of a hat?
That looks like the type of hat that one might purchase, I don't know, at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, because it's awesome because it has stars and stripes and is amazing.
You also got it for a good deal.
I got it.
In fact, I would say that you were paid to buy that hat.
Yeah, I think he made money on
You
that deal.
made money off of buying that hat. Strange how that worked.
Yeah. And Liz also has a new ensemble.
Yeah.
Could that possibly be that very rainbow colored unicorn vest?
It is. It's my rainbow unicorn vest.
Was it made from a real unicorn?
Fake unicorns and dreams.
Okay. Whew.
Puppy dreams, children's tears.
Real fake unicorns, real children's dreams.
Yeah.
Fears.
Yes.
Did I just go fuzzy?
You're good.
So yeah, these items were rescued from the office. When we first left work, we took like laptops and cords, and we finally had the opportunity to get back in for essential items. So unfortunately, my green cowboy hat was non-essential, but my USA hat, oh yeah, fully
It's essential. 100%.
As was Liz's vest made of fake uniforms, but real childhood dreams gone wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Childhood nightmares.
Do you know what I wanted to get out of the office that was deemed non-essential?
What?
Some plants.
Yeah, they're dead.
All the plants are dead.
They're dead.
I didn't get the plants. Did I tell you? I got a eulogy written about my plants.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How was kind of them?
It was very nice. Whoever checked on them wrote me a very, very thoughtful words about the death of my plants.
We'll have a graveside funeral for them later when we can all get together.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so we're here today with our friend Chad. And Chad, Liz, and I, we weren't just coworkers. We were like super coworkers, like the ultimate team. And we've been separated for all this time. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
true.
It made me think about how we all have had good coworkers, and we've also had some weird coworkers. But when you're working from home and not sharing a physical space, you don't get to kind of see all the weirdness that goes on with coworkers when you're spending so much time together. So we don't want to forget about that. So
it's the best part about working in an office.
Yeah. Corporate life filled with weirdos. So today we're going to talk about some of the weird coworkers we've had over time. I remember I used to be the only time I've ever had an office in my whole life until now, the band room. I shared an office with just one other woman, and our desks were just on either side of the room from each other. So we had an office, but there was just the two of us in there. But yet there were still very strict rules. And I learned this as like my first job after college. And one of the rules was I was not allowed to talk to her during lunch. Now, mind you, she just ate lunch at her desk. and so like, the only way that I would know that it was lunchtime is she'd turn on world music. So there'd be like samba or African drums. And I'd say, if I turn and ask her a work question, she'd say, I'm sorry, really sorry about this. I'm on my lunch break. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's cool. But then another time I was like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And she like tapped on her speakers to indicate the world music. She was like, I'm on lunch. So I couldn't even be her friend at lunch. But, so those are some of the things that you miss. And I just have a feeling that Chad, a very unique fellow, you've had some unique coworkers over the years.
But hey, I've had bad coworkers.
You have?
Unique coworkers is what we're calling them. That's very PR of us.
Yeah, tell us more.
I had one that always threw things at me. Oh wait, that was Chad. He also scared me so bad I almost peed my pants. True story.
What kind of things would he throw at you?
He'd throw BMs at me.
BMs?
Yeah. Ball messages. What were you thinking of? That's everybody. Everybody know what BMs mean. Ball messages.
Yeah.
He'd write little notes on the ball and then chuck them at me.
They were always
Nobody
friendly
communicated.
messages. They were always very nice.
They were very nice.
Maybe if you were working in a zoo and your coworker was your monkey and he was throwing BMs at you.
Well, that's different, Spencer. You're taking this to a different place.
Yeah. So enough about
They're
me.
all very nice BMs. The scaring was not nice though. I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was so scared.
How did you scare her, Chad?
I'm trying to remember. What's that?
It was when I had hiccups, remember?
Oh, yes. So she had said she had the hiccups. And everybody knows, how do you get rid of the hiccups? Well, you get scared and the hiccups go away. So being the kind coworker that I was, I waited until, it'd been a few moments and I noticed that Liz still had the hiccups really bad. And I thought, I'm going to do a kind thing for her. I'm going to help her her cupcakes. Nice. I'm going to help her hiccups go away. So I snuck up behind her.
Like a ninja.
And just went like this to her shoulders and went, hey! And she went, wah! And no more hiccups.
They were gone. I mean, it worked.
Gone. Completely gone. It totally worked.
Not my preferred method, but it worked.
Did you pee your pants?
That's a secret. You might learn about that in an extra episode.
In a bonus episode, I can't even.
Bonus episode.
For those of you who want a bonus episode, you got to sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah.
Latchkeyfriends.com/newsletter.
Chad, you a newsletter? Did you sign up for it? Yes, he's our first subscriber.
I'm number one. I'm number one.
Being the as a reward for being first subscriber, you get to be on the podcast.
Yes.
So, any weird coworkers from you, Chad?
Yes. So I'll let you pick from three. Okay. There's the guy that always made everybody cry. Okay. There's the guy who dressed up as the Ninjeaster bunny.
Ninjeaster.
It's better than, it's like Easter with ninjas. It's way better than normal Easter. Ninjeaster.
Okay.
And there's the woman who wore a one-piece swimsuit under her clothes every day at work. You decide.
I'm going to defer to Liz.
I mean, all good choices. But I'm going to go swimsuit.
Swimsuit.
Yeah, for sure. That's weird.
So,
or unique.
It was unique.
The word that we're using. Unique.
It was unique. We thought it was unique as well.
So over to you, Chad. Tell us.
Hey. So I have a coworker. We'll call her Rosemary.
Rosemary. Okay.
Yes, we'll call her Rosemary. And I can't remember what led to this, but I think a few of us, like, she would sometimes wear these just like a sleeveless shirt, and sometimes you'd see this strange blue poking out, and normally you would think, okay, it's nobody's business. But finally somebody got up the nerve, I can't even remember who asked her, and they said, Rosemary, are you wearing a swimsuit under your clothes? To which she replied, of course I am. One-piece swimsuit's the most comfortable thing you could ever possibly wear.
Says every woman in the world.
And we all went, okay.
Let's unpack this for a second.
Yeah.
Can we unpack it? Mm-hmm. We're gonna unveil this.
Mm-hmm.
Blue swimsuit. Swimsuits in general.
Mm-hmm.
Not my idea of a good time, nor comfortable. But you all know that I love me a good romper.
A romper. Explain what a romper is.
A romper is a one-piece outfit, right? So it's like pants and the top, but it's all connected.
Yeah, when you're gonna
also a jumpsuit.
Yeah, when you need to romp around or jump, those are the one-piece
Those are the things that you wear.
Okay.
The one flaw, the fatal flaw of the romper, is when you need to go to the bathroom, because that whole thing needs to come off. It's worse if your romper ties in the back, because then you're getting friendly with the other ladies in the bathroom, asking them, hey, do a girl a favor, tie up my romper.
Untie.
So, trying to imagine a swimsuit on underneath. One-piece swimsuit.
Underneath,
very
like
awkward.
Like jeans and a shirt.
Yeah, because you're that's all sorts of undressing.
Yeah, we never asked that question. We never asked her how visits to the potty went.
So is this the only thing that made Rosemary unique?
No. She was very delightful. She was very funny. So almost every single day, she would go to the freezer and she'd get a box of creamsicles. So like a box has what, like maybe 6 or 8 or something like that,
Yeah.
creamsicles in there.
So an entire box of
So
Entire box.
hold please. For those who have been living on a different planet, a creamsicle is the best thing that ever happened. Generally, they're orange.
Mhm.
Orange creamsicle filled with like orange popsicle filled with a cream filling.
Kind of vanilla ice cream
Yeah.
surrounded by orange popsicle.
Yeah.
Creamsicle.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Creamsicle. Okay. Tell us more.
So she would open all of them in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So like 6 of them, and she'd get a paper bowl, and she would put all 6 creamsicles in the paper bowl.
Okay.
Hey, you think, hey, maybe she's going to go out, she's going to share the creamsicles or
That
pass
sounds
them around.
awesome.
It's
Sounds
nice
like the
of her to
best
unwrap
character.
them for everybody.
Yeah.
I could
No,
go for
she
one now.
then would pop it in the microwave for
It's
like
getting
30
strange.
seconds,
Uh-huh.
like you do. And then she'd take out the bowl and she would remove, see, the 30 seconds was just enough to soften it, to pull out all the sticks, throw them away, get a spoon, and stir it all up. And then
Okay.
afternoon stack.
Then
6
she eats
partly
the
melted
creamsicle.
creamsicles. Yeah, I mean, she could have just
with
bought
a
like
spoon. With a spoon.
orange ice cream, but no, creamsicles, a box a day.
She had a 1 box a day habit.
Uh-huh.
She was eating a box.
Don't you think it's just easier? Isn't that why they invented the popsicle? Because it's just like super easy to eat on a stick. Why would? But then she wanted a bowl of them.
If you want 6, like
Oh, at a
how do you
time.
think you would eat 6 creamsicles at a time? Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's hard. I get it.
We will include a recipe in the show notes.
Check our Instagram for a creamsicle soup recipe.
Creamsicle soup. Well, you know,
Maybe it's because her swimsuit made her feel like she was in summer all the time, and so she needed constant creamsicles.
Yeah.
well, that was usually in the summer. It was during
Oh, okay.
summertime. Yeah, I don't remember the creamsicles.
It wasn't a
in
winter habit, it's just a summer habit.
Yeah.
This seems perfect. Okay, so you haven't even told us anything interesting yet. So was she what you would call an attentive worker? Was she wide awake? Was she always spry? Would that be how you describe Rosemary?
She sometimes, and at other times, she might have been a little bit sleepy.
Sleepy.
A little bit sleepy. And so there was the one time, I don't know where.
Sleepy. Let's pause here. I used to have a sleepy coworker. Sometimes, especially in the early afternoon, he'd be in meetings. He would be listening, but then his eyes started to flutter and get heavy and heavy and heavier until he would jerk back awake. And that was you, Chad.
I had a condition.
Tell us more.
Spencer, I had a condition.
It's medical.
It's called the sleep apnea. I was not getting enough sleep at night.
Oh.
And I've since seen medical professionals about it and solved that problem. And I'm never tired in the afternoons ever.
So full of energy.
Yeah.
You need to have 6 creamsicles.
Nope.
Going.
Nope. I just keep going. I don't have that happen at all.
Wow.
So Chad is always awake, alert, and attentive. Rosemary, however, wasn't always. Continue.
Yeah. So sometimes she would get sleepy, and sometimes at her desk we would find her completely asleep. So like completely.
Like not even hiding it, not like respectful, like during sacrament meeting at church where your eyes closed but you're still sitting up and it looks like maybe you could be just like intently, reverently listening, but really you're asleep.
That is called resting your eyes, and it's a real thing, Liz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Resting your eyes. She wasn't doing that. It was like forward sleeping.
She was.
Yes, and so one of the more exciting days is I came back into the office. I don't know where everybody was, and she was at her desk. She had got her creamsicles out. She had her creamsicles out. I could tell that's what she'd been doing. And then she fell asleep.
Into the creamsicles.
She was asleep in her creamsicles. and we had to wake her up.
Was she
Just to make
alive?
sure.
Did she drown?
Yeah, she was okay. We wanted to make sure she didn't drown on creamsicles.
Because you know
Because
what? That would be a horrible death. Death by creamsicles.
Death
That's
by
not a
creamsicle.
obituary.
Yeah, she was okay. She
Imagine that GoFundMe page.
she woke up after a few minutes and finished her creamsicles. So
But she's alive, so we don't need to put a GoFundMe in the show notes.
nope.
Okay,
Nope.
just
She
a
was
link
good.
to the creamsicle dessert. Soup.
Yes.
Great. Okay, production notes continue. Okay, so she was sleepy, but she was not dead.
Not dead. Sleepy but not dead. Yes.
Okay.
So something else unique about her is she loved, and I can't say that I don't feel the same way sometimes. Like everybody loves a good free lunch, right? You
Yeah.
like it when you're, and if work's having a
Looking
thing.
right at Spencer. He loves himself a free lunch and a good coupon.
I'm hungry right now.
So
Hey, for those who would like to get some lunch, go to Chuckarama or visit chuckarama.com. They're reopened, accepting sponsorships for podcasts as we speak. Back to you, Chad.
so
We're gonna just keep
everybody enjoys a nice free meal. Well, we were at a work event. This was something we were putting on for not work people. Like this is for
You're hosting something.
we were hosting something,
Okay.
and we were bringing others in to learn about something or other. I can't remember what it was, but our caterer, we planned a breakfast event, and our caterer that morning screwed something up, and they only brought half the food. And so we had promised all of these external people a breakfast meeting, and so we said, okay, well, there's the 8 of us here that are working the event. Like, we need to not eat. Normally we would have just eaten. There would have been plenty.
That's the perks
We
of
said,
the
let's
job.
not eat. And so everybody said, okay, we won't eat. We're going to be just fine. And so we do the meeting, and people are getting breakfast, and things are going okay, and a little bit, and we look over, and there's Rosemary sitting at a table with a pile of pancakes, like it's like this high, and she's just happy as can be eating her pancakes. And we're like, remember how we talked about, like, we're not eating, like there's not enough. What are you doing? And she was like, oh, it looked like there was plenty, and I was just hungry. And so she kept eating her pancakes.
That's why she wears the swimsuit. It's stretchy.
That could be it.
You could eat a pile of pancakes.
So we may or may not, for a long time after that, called her Flapjack.
Did she like that nickname, Flapjack?
No.
Very endearing.
No, she didn't. She didn't like it at all.
No.
She
I
didn't
remember
like
that
it at all.
There's a great Simpsons episode when Homer was teaching Bart all the things that he knew about women, and one of the things was that you don't give them nicknames like Jumbo or Boxcar. And I feel like Flapjack maybe on that list. Liz, over to you.
Let me think about that. Yeah, it should be on that list.
Okay, Flapjack.
Flapjack.
Flapjack. Well,
Yeah. So there you go. There's
that's probably the most unique coworker. I feel like you took the crown on that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's, there's.
But here's the thing about unique coworkers, right? Do you not miss that a little bit? Just a tiny bit? Like sitting working from home? You kind of miss seeing Rosemary in her blue swimsuit, sipping down her popsicle soup on a hot summer day.
It's true.
Taking a little nappy in it.
It makes the office interesting and fun in a different place.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I would have to say
all
that
our coworkers, all they can do is sugar bear it. It's not as fun.
It's true.
Very
audience doesn't know what sugar bearing it is. Spencer, would you like to explain?
Well, so if there were a definition of a sugar bear, what it means by its Merriam-Webster dictionary definition is one who wears a shirt with no pants. Now, its origins trace back to the sugar bear, or any sort of animal-based logo or spokesperson often found on a sugary cereal. You think about think about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
What does he wear? A little vest
No, he wears a
on
little shirt,
top,
little red shirt.
nothing down low. He's a sugar bear.
Yeah.
He's a sugar bear. And you're right that sometimes the most exciting thing that could happen at work is that you be on a video call and coworker, family member comes in sugar bearing it. I mean, some of us could be doing that right now. Yeah. So did Rosemary have a long growth-oriented career? Career at your place of employment?
Growth-oriented.
She did. She was with us for.
Was she able to upgrade to a bikini, a two-piece swimsuit in her growth path? Did that allow for that?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I'm really concerned about her bathroom time. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't know. She stayed with us for a few years, and then she moved on to other places. So yeah.
More
So
creamsicle pastures.
I wish her well wherever she might be in the world today.
Me too. Me too. I've learned a lot from her. Now, as we look back and we say, man, we took this journey with us and Rosemary and her swimming suit. What's the moral of this? What does this all come down to? What is the meaning of it all, really?
That's a good question, Spencer. Maybe swimsuits aren't just for swimming.
Finally, we're going to get a sponsorship from Big Swimsuit.
Speedo is going to sponsor us. We've just done their slogan, swimsuits, not just for swimming.
Not just for swimming anymore.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's true.
I like it. That's a great lesson.
All I want to do right now is slip into something more comfortable, get out some creamsicles.
Or have you already?
Maybe some bonus content for our newsletter subscribers.
Unsubscribe.
It's like, how do I get out of this? I don't want this newsletter anymore.
Spoiler, there is no unsubscribe.
No.
Well, we miss seeing Chad.
Yeah.
I miss seeing both of you.
Yeah.
And I do miss you throwing BMs at me.
I know. It's sad.
That day when you can't even be in an office anymore getting a BM thrown at you. What is this world coming to, Chad?
Well, when we grow up, we're going to have to tell our kids what it used to be like.
In my day, we used to throw BMs.
In my days, these swimsuits were for swimming. You guys don't even know.
No, you didn't.
Well, Chad, we're glad that you are our real life friend. And thank you for being the #1 first subscriber to our newsletter. By this point, you've probably received a lot of secret bonus content. Man, I bet it's so fulfilling.
So much bonus content.
And for those who want to become our digital friends, Liz, how do they do that?
Well, we're all over the socials.
Mm-hmm.
At Latchkey Friends. You don't like that? You just want to listen to us? Because you don't want to see Spencer Sugarberry in it? I get it. Go ahead and listen to us on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcast. Or if you want to see Spencer's beautiful hat and my vest made out of children's nightmares and tears, you can watch us on YouTube, or you can just go to our website, latchkeyfriends.com. All sorts of places.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Well, Chad, this has been really real. Maybe for bonus content, we'll learn a bit about the Ninjister.
Ninjister bunny. There's throwing stars. It's really fun. You're going to want to start celebrating Ninjister in your own home.
Well, I'm going to start doing it now. I got nothing else to do.
It's true.
All right. Well, thank you to Chad. Thank you to Liz. Thank you to all of our Latchkey friends. We'll be talking to you soon. In the meantime, go over to latchkeyfriends.com, subscribe to the newsletter, and we'll send you secret stuff. Okay. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.